5 is the distance to beat Garrett Barron in the lead right now. Jamie Yonke in second. Here comes our young gun, Lane Paulsen. Whew. It has taken all the power. All of the power. Let's give Lane a big round of applause. 16 years old.
He says, where are you, George Beyer? I know you're out here somewhere. This is Lane Paulsen. He's a young gun, 16 years old. First time out in competition this year. His sister's right behind him on the next tractor. He got 8th this afternoon. All right. In 3 nights. Lane Paulsen, life in the fast lane. Lane Paulsen with a beautiful pass. It's gonna be close. What's up, Outlaw Pulling fans? Ron Stone here, Outlawed Live, once again, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Talking about anything and everything outlaw truck and tractor pulling. We just finished up the banquet, the awards banquet over the weekend at Margaritaville Resort in Osage Beach, Missouri. Had record attendance, almost 500 people in attendance at the banquet. We had the bowling tournament. Of course, Margaritaville has its own bowling alley there, as well as an arcade and several restaurants and bars. And we had a bowling tournament and all of our class meetings and board meetings, and had our sponsor and promoter social on Friday night, as well as our Young Guns meeting. And of course, we had all the meetings on Saturday with the final meeting, and then social hour, and then the awards banquet. Was a really good time this past weekend with record attendance. Great time. Well, hi, Jason Schultz, going to grace us with your presence tonight. How's it going?
Good. I was just trying to win a deal on a mortgage. I was talking to a buyer that they're comparing me to another lender, so I gave them the USA Mortgage Schultz Mortgage Team's awesome speech. So I hope it worked for me. So,
well, good luck on that. Was just kind of talking about the banquet just a little bit, just the highlights of the banquet this weekend.
Has Eric Claypool came and said you're his hero yet? Did I miss that?
You know what? I haven't even put any comments up yet, so let's see.
Now playing pool on spot.
He has, Jason. There it is.
Good. That's very, very important for me that week that happens. So.
Michael Perry says hello from Missouri.
Is that the Mike Perry from Stubborn Mule pulling sled that I just did a live with? He's going to have a show in Lebanon, Missouri.
I'm not sure. Ryland Beld says lit. Not sure what that means, but
that's what the cool kids say when like something's awesome. It's lit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm not cool anymore.
Not me at 2 a.m. Sunday morning. I was lit, but that's a different kind of lit, Ron. So.
What was this? Yeah, do you remember ordering all the pizzas? That's the
my credit card does.
Yeah.
My credit card does. Domino's. So I handed my credit card and my phone to the bartender and said, "Order pizza for everybody."
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
she did. Well, I was hungry. It was the right thing to do, Ron.
Yeah, it hit the spot for sure.
Dude, there was only 2 slices left out of all those pizzas. 2 slices. I think I did good.
So Doug Bradshaw says, good evening.
California's checking in. Way to go, Doug.
Sweet. Yeah.
That's the Show No Mercy, that good-looking Ford, that green truck.
Yep. I know exactly who it is. Hello from Harmon, Illinois, Chuck Hobbs. And the Russell S. Dostal from Pierce, Nebraska, checking in. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Special show tonight. We've got Rookie of the Year, co-Rookie of the Year. Lane Paulsen sharing this award this year with Wes Severs, the light mod with the 4.1 diesel power plant on it. Wes couldn't be on tonight. He's going on vacation, and we're going to have him on in a couple of weeks. So we've got the one and only Lane Paulsen be coming on here directly. He is also the Hooker of the Year, all at the age of 16 years old. So really cool. Young man did a great job this year. We have some of his stats from the season as well. Mike Idle tuning in tonight from Bevier, Missouri. Dallas Todd says, hola. Mitch and Shanna Altman. Mitch is watching. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in on this Tuesday night. Jason, my Chiefs didn't do so good last night.
Yeah, we were talking about it during Let's Go polling last night.
Yeah, very sad.
Mike's a big Chiefs fan. Mike was on. And then we had Justin Hoffman as our first guest last night. And there's a picture of all your points champions, guys, from 2023. So congratulations to them. Winning an Outlaw Points Championship it's the real deal. The travel, the multi-states. I don't know if anybody that runs a bigger footprint than the Outlaws run. So
yeah, it's I described it this year as an Ironman schedule for a lot of the classes, that's pulling over 20 times and trying to keep everything together. A lot of travel, going through a lot of parts at a time when parts are not easy to find. It's the real deal. Jason Gish, California, is in force watching tonight.
So these helmets are funny.
From what, Oregon? Gish
Oregon. He's got double ugly too. That 4x4 mod. You remember that truck from last weekend?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Ron, the last couple weekends are kind of all blended together. I'm not going to lie to you. The last month, I feel like. So,
you just about say since about June 1, I think it all kind of has blended together. Georgia checking in tonight, Jason. Mitch.
Yeah. Mackenzie posted this picture earlier, Ron, and she said, wouldn't it be cool if all the drivers wore these helmets? And it turned into like, is it Snell rated? And then Kurt finally got on there and said, listen, they're just for shelves. They're just for but it was funny. It was funny. So
yeah, I saw that. And of course, the safety restrictions are there for a reason. And then of course the insurance actually mandates certain ratings and such on helmets and fire suits and clutch bell housings and things like that. So, we have to kind of do what the insurance company says. So yes, Sunday or before the banquet on Friday, early Friday, then post banquet Sunday morning.
I made that. I had Mackenzie make that meme on the way home, Ron. It's just I just felt like I felt like that would resonate with many of us. So.
The one picture that we saw on Saturday night that Dave was showing the caption to pictures of the Wisner pick of Seth.
Yeah.
That would have been an appropriate one to put there on the post banquet as well.
If I really would have thought about that. There's our diesel truck sponsor, No Way Man Diesel, on his new pedal tractor that he bought.
Yeah, I hope his son isn't watching right now.
Bring the scholar. Oh, never thought of that.
I think that might have a bow on it under the tree this Christmas.
Probably does. So this is the banquet room. I know I'm a couple of minutes late, but Ron mentioned it. Almost 500 people were in attendance. I think 475 to 490 something was the actual number. Lori couldn't count everybody. She ran out of fingers. So we just told her to estimate a little bit there. So it's all good.
Yeah, a lot of people filled that room up. You know, there was still a little bit of room, but man, what a successful banquet.
So I went around, Ron. So I'm going to show all the class breakouts here. This is the mod class. So for fans that don't quite understand what really happens at a banquet during the day, so General Assembly is at 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets into a room, and then Kurt and the tech officials and the class reps talk a little bit, and then everybody breaks out into their own classes. So then everybody goes to a little section of the Margaritaville, and then they talk about the rules that have been proposed for their class for next year, and then they take it back, and then the class rep takes it back to the board, and that's when final decisions are made. So this is the mod class. Flipping through the pictures. So Ron, guess who has every flavor of Coltrane Energy in their house now? Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, you do? Yeah. You know, I got the invite, but I was already past there. Ryan invited me, but I was already too far away.
So there's the OG, the original,
yeah,
right?
Original.
And we got this is the sugar-free watermelon.
Have you tried that?
I have not. I tried the peach.
How was the peach?
They call that one, the peach is awesome. They call that biodiesel. Here's the kerosene. It does not taste like kerosene, and I don't never tasted kerosene, but I can't imagine it tasted good.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would taste good.
But this is peach, really good. So guys, head to Chuck. I haven't tried the sugar-free one yet. I need to do that. The dyed diesel is the watermelon. I'm sorry. So
I have tried that.
Yeah. Coltrane.com, and there's variety packs as well.
I've tried the OG and the watermelon. I tried that down in Lufkin. They had
so this is just sugar-free. The sugar-free, the biodiesel there. So a lot of questions on that. Well, you know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll let you know what it tastes like, Ronald.
You're going to hit it right now, huh?
Is it okay if I call you Ronald? Ronald?
You can. Yeah, I think you do most of the time anyway. So
it's I want to say like a grapey. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I like it.
Will it mix well with Tito's? That's the question.
I haven't really found anything that doesn't mix well with Tito's, Ronald. So this would be that Justin Hoffman, if you be careful with him, he just got engaged this weekend. So he wins a couple points championships, get engaged. And then if you go up to the bar, he'll buy you shots, but he was on the other side of the bar and he tells the bartender to make nasty shots.
Oh,
so never fans accept a shot from Justin Hoffman, because I had to drink something with hot sauce in it and then a coffee Jaeger something. Blech. But because I'm the man, Ronald, I sucked it up. I took it like a man.
Yeah, I saw you had him on last night there.
Yep.
On Let's Go Pulling. How did that go? I didn't get to see the whole interview.
Very good. Very, very good. We had him on, and then we talked about the St. Jude's tractor raffle. That's coming up in Tunica, Mississippi. I think they're doing something with the growing corn guy, Tony Reed. And then we had Tucker come on to talk about the Shipshewana, the Midwest Winter Nationals. So this is the light pro. This is the light pro there. There's Mitchell, your points champion. Rich Johnson is not sleeping. It just appears. I'm really good at taking pictures of people with their eyes closed, Ron. I think I'm the champion of the world, actually. I did it to Kurt when he was at the stand there. This is, what class is this? Who do we recognize in there? That's the 3200
super field. Yeah.
And for everybody who wants a calendar, come to PRI. We're going to be down on the floor with them.
Yeah, the new calendars are cool. Each page has a different different points champion on it.
Some of them this is the 4-1 class right here. This is their breakout. There's a semi-truck class. Richard Darr, Brent Roberts.
Yep.
Diesel Supers. I got to sit in the Diesel Supers meeting.
Those guys, didn't you? Yeah.
You know how good that made me feel to sit there?
Did you feel special?
I didn't sit there very long. I said, "My singer, you can speak on behalf of me because I don't know nothing anyway." And I came back and I have to buy all the beer for this year because I'm the new guy. I'm the rookie. And then I have to give 3 home loans at 2.9% interest. That's what they decided. So
did you miss sitting with your 4-1 guys over there?
The first thing Dave Novak says, "Schultz, you know how much smoother our meeting went without your mouth?" And I'm like, "Oh, Dave, that's so nice." So.
All the love in the room. It was amazing.
Diesel Super guys.
Kevin Davis, he had fun.
Light Supers. Kevin Davis is fun. 4x4 mod guys.
Well, he was fun, but he about made me cry on Saturday night. I mean,
He did make me
honestly.
cry a little bit. So
Jeez.
during that Mike Dunclaw.
Yeah.
There's Ron sat in with the 3-0 diesel trucks. There's Wayman and Stahl.
Yeah, we were
Looking
getting
good.
things lined out there.
This is a light super stock ag class. They were playing pool and talking rules at the same time. That's how cool they are. So. Oh, see, I even got Doug Roberts sleeping. Look at that, Ron.
Yeah, look at him sleep mid-sentence too. Looks like he's saying something really important there, and
Probably drafting
sleeping at the
something.
same time.
Yeah, that's the light mods. 85 for
8500
light limited pros.
Light Pro.
I missed the pro stocks. Here's the two-wheelers. Scott Jensen says, listen, when my truck runs, I'm going to be tough to beat. And, he showed a couple of signs of that last year. Scott Weens is like, yeah, whatever, Scotty. Like, Scott's got to stick together. This is the two-wheel drive naturally aspirated class. Probably the biggest group there.
Yeah,
That
I
was
think
good.
so. I think you're right. Wow.
I hope they got everything all worked out so they can play together. This is Pro Stock 4x4. Beautiful day. Yep. There's Keith. And then this would have been Super Farm. And then there's John Nair again. We got Lane Paulsen sitting down there. We should probably let him talk. Don't you think? Or
yeah, no shortage of places to meet there on on the premises at Margaritaville. Farmer Brown says spare parts is listening.
Lane, you got your Christmas tree up already? Look at
What's
you.
that?
You got your Christmas tree up already?
Yep, my mom put it up for us.
I bet you're one of them houses that has like 5 Christmas trees, knowing your mom.
Yep.
Yep.
You keep it up for Valentine's Day and hang hearts on it and stuff, Lane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, she does.
Can we talk to Des? Can she sit by us? Sit by you, Lane?
Mm-mm.
Yes. Yes, she can.
I don't. What?
Come on, Des. Come on camera there. How are you?
No, not really. I've been.
Don't worry, Lane. We're no need to be afraid of us. We're just big pulling fans like you are, buddy.
Yeah.
So Lane Paulsen, 16-year-old rookie, couple of wins on the season, 4th place in points, wins Hooker of the Year and Rookie of the Year as well. Were you surprised to win either of those awards Saturday night?
Yes, I was very surprised because I didn't think I had a shot.
Does your sister give you any trouble about winning awards like that, Lane?
No, she said just talk to me when you make it to Louisville your first year.
Oh, have you applied? Have you applied?
Yes, we have.
You have. Okay. So I would say you got a pretty good shot. You finished 4th in the points with Outlaws. You got, I mean, your first win this season was Saturday night at Rock Valley. Who does that in their rookie season at 16? Jason?
Not me.
It doesn't happen.
I'm 48 and I can't even win a damn tractor pull, so it's all good.
Yeah, I was talking, I mentioned it on stage the other night in the award ceremony that at the full pull prediction show before Rock Valley Saturday night, Jason, you remember this?
I do.
I almost picked Lane. I don't know why, but I was thinking and I thought, you know what? But these guys will think I'm nuts picking a 16-year-old rookie to win Saturday night at Wisner. And what happened? The boy went out there and won the class. So congratulations on that, Lane. And you also won Weeping Water as well?
Yes.
Was there a win there that I missed, or those were the 2 wins you had all season, right?
Those were the only 2 wins I had for the season.
Okay. I mean, when you say only 2, that's still not a bad.
Well, I mean, that's a lot, but.
You know what I mean? I mean, in 23 hooks, with the Outlaws, some of your competition's pretty dang tough. I've got some of your stats right here. 2 wins on the season out of 23 hooks in the limited pro stock class. 9 top 3 finishes, not too shabby, and 14 top 5s out of 23 hooks. Not too bad. Not too bad.
No, that's actually pretty good.
So how long is the life in the fast lane? How long has this tractor been in the works?
Right before I turned 16, the winter, 2020, 2021, the winter of 2021.
So this was something that you and the family had planned out. You and Dad were coordinating this stuff for a couple years before it happened.
Yep, we're trying to decide on what sheet metal and what to do.
Okay. Who makes more of those decisions, you or Dad, on deciding sheet metal and such?
That's kind of a 50-50 vote.
Yeah. The sheet metal that's on the tractor, is that you and Dad's favorite or what?
Yeah, we just wanted to do something that was different from everyone else in the limited pro stock.
Okay. Who do you see as your biggest competition in the class?
I don't know, all of them.
All of them. Not your sister, right? You don't.
Nope.
You don't worry about your sister too much.
No, I think if I remember right, I beat her most of the times.
Oh, see, that's all right, because she was talking a little smack this summer too, and I talked to her a couple of times. What's this interview here, Jason? What's going on here?
That's when the 1320 video guys were at Wisner. I haven't seen any of their videos up yet. Lane, have you seen any of the videos come up yet?
No, I have not seen any.
I can't wait to see them. Those guys are freaking awesome. They cover a lot of racing, and they reached out to us on Facebook, and they have a bajillion followers on YouTube. So it's exciting because they'll have a good crossover. They got a lot of followers that follow drag racing and circle track racing. And then when they show some pulling videos, that's really good for pulling. So I'm excited. So the sugar-free cold train's really good. This is good stuff.
Lane, have you tried Coltrane?
Yes.
Did you buy any new flavors?
There's the stud right there with all his hardware.
Yeah, look at him smiling. Why wouldn't he be smiling? Look at all that.
Your dad's gonna need a home equity line of credit, which is just to build another room for all your awards, Lane.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
See how I threw my job in there with pulling? I'm good. I'm good. I mean, I'm no Ron Stone, Lane, but I'm pretty damn good. So.
Yeah.
I know a guy. So Lane, how much training did you have to do on this tractor? Did you do anything? Did you go to a brush pull? Did you rent a sled somewhere? Did you pull a dozer sitting on the property somewhere before the season started, or just first pull of the season? That was your first time down the track, or even driving the tractor?
The year before, my sister's tractor, we took it behind the payloader like once, and then we went up to Bloomfield, Nebraska, which is a locally small pull around us, and then we drove it there, and that was my first time.
So your sister let you drive her tractor, huh?
Yep.
But you didn't catch it on fire though, right?
Nope. Was still in one piece.
Is that Dad standing beside you now? I can't see who's there beside you.
Yep, that's him.
Okay. Got to give you a hard time about that, Lauren. I mean,
yeah, I've caught that a few times from more than just you, even, believe it or not.
Who is this, Jason? Is this?
That's a spammer.
Yeah, she wants a Coltrane Energy. It seems like.
Carly Ruiz. I'm pretty sure she's a scammer. Let's see. By the looks of her profile photo, that's probably. She looks like she is an interesting gal, Carly. There, I like what she's wearing, but I have a feeling she's one of them spammers. So, but maybe it's Lane. Maybe she's into young 16-year-old. I don't know. So now that you know,
right?
Well, he's available. He's looking.
It's been the gauntlet thrown down.
If you have money, contact him, but make sure you have money. That would make life easier for all of us.
He has expensive hobbies.
I have a feeling that Carly or Carly is more out for your money more than sharing any money, I think.
Yeah,
that won't go very far then.
So Lauren, Lane, is he just a natural behind the wheel? Did it take much training to get him?
Nope, he's pretty well. He's done it on his own from start. He's been to a few tractor pulls in his day, so he's probably watched a few people, but he's done it all by himself.
Just try to catch up on some of the. Kevin Davis said his wife had fun talking with Jason on Saturday after the banquet. And Carly says she is not a spammer, Jason, is what she says here. She is not.
She clearly is.
clearly, definitely watching the show. So for some reasons,
Ask her why she's so scandally dressed. Then, if she's not looking to profit off of Lane Paulsen's interview on Outlawed.
because she's from Italy. It says that's how they
Oh.
dress in Italy. They are scantily clad, obviously.
Well, then here we go. Send your email to Jason at beermoneypullingteam.com. And Ron and I will have a pre-show production meeting. Oh, she's a model.
Oh,
Lane.
a model.
Lane, we've had Ron and I've done hundreds of shows. We've never had a model. Come on, you come
Italian
on.
model.
Dang, I love it.
We have
Yes, we have
Italian
money.
models watching the show now, Jason. It's all because of you, Lane. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Lane, you're on the show. You and George Byer are on the show for the rest of our lives.
Oh, by the way,
George
George
never comes
Byer
on.
will be on later. George Byer will be on.
Yeah,
He's actually going to be able to make it this time.
We don't
Stay
know.
tuned. Stay tuned, Lauren.
We put him on. We just put him on every show now, Lauren. So,
He's on every show, so
That makes
Ron,
that makes it easy.
Ron, do you care if I play a couple videos of the life in the fast lane tractor?
no. Go ahead. Have at it.
Here we go.
I downloaded some.
5 is the distance to beat Garrett Barron in the lead right now. Jamie Yonke in second. Here comes our young gun, Lane Paulsen. Whew. It has taken all the power. All of the power. Let's give Lane a big round of applause. 16 years old.
Did that track surprise you guys with how well it bid, or?
Yeah, that one did. But then at the beginning of the season, we had our gear ratio kind of wrong, so we had to go back and recount the gear ratio.
Okay.
Lane, who was that announcing during that video? God, that voice was awesome.
I think if I remember right, that was you.
Oh, it was. It was.
Where is it at?
I know.
We'll play the next one, Jason.
I was just seeing if our model's back. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Over here in Italy, we value fashion and tattoos. Well, send pictures to Jason at beermoneypullingteam.com. Carly, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Lauren and Ron and I will have a post-production meeting, and we'll decide.
So you forward them on to me so I can decide whether it's worthy to talk to my son, and then we'll go from there.
Carol, we must
we got-
evaluate tattoos. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I love this. This is the best, Lane. This is the best. You're going to remember. Yep, the Italian stripper came on my interview with Outlawed with Ron Stone. All right, here's another great video. Lane Paulsen, our rookie of the year, co-rookie of the year at the West Severs, and hooker of the year. Oh, that's what it was. We said hooker.
There you go.
That I knew it.
Oh, he says, "Where are you, George Byer? I know you're out here somewhere."
That guy announced it. I mean, that's dead sexy right there, buddy.
That's the number one announcer of the Outlaws, Mr. Ron Stone. He's probably one of the greatest tractor pull announcers of all time.
Oh, stop, Lane. I couldn't help but notice how clean that tractor was, and the tires were even like armor-alled. Who does all that? Who does all that cleanup on those tractors?
It all depends on who's available.
It's you.
Whoever
You know what
has
you guys-
2 minutes. That's
you know what
bull
you should
snot on
do?
the tires.
Is-
That's Bull Snot?
Bull snot. That's what we use on the tires. That's
Oh no, that's good stuff. We met him down south, and that we met him at Diesels and Dark Corners, Lauren. So
it actually is really good stuff for like the tires.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, you know what you should do is whoever loses between you and your sister has to clean both tractors. I think that
That sounds fair.
sounds fair. You heard it here, Lane. You got to stick to it.
Mhm.
And look, Lauren, look. Carolee says she'll be back. She's going to grab some cookies and milk. So
Well, that sounds delicious.
we saw you drinking milk there.
Derek Brown says milk does body.
even Derek
That's why I just got done drinking a glass of milk as we speak. Great
Does
minds must think alike.
Does Derek Brown drink a lot of milk? That's a good question.
If he does, I'm going to start drinking milk. He's lost like 100, over 100 pounds or something. He's like looking all svelte and stuff. We can't call him Big Sexy anymore. He's going to be.
He's getting down to mini rod weight. He wants a mini. He wants a mini rod. Zuck Fukerberg.
Oh, I hit it at the same time you did.
All right,
Go ahead.
fine.
Sorry.
No, it's your show. Your show, Ron. I'll just mute myself for a bit. Okay.
Zuck Fukerberg. You know who that is, Lane?
No.
Is that Mod, I think, right?
Yeah, that's actually Doug Voth. That's his alias. So
He has that Mod that engine in it, that Rolls Royce that used to be
Wayne Longnecker's.
Wayne Longnecker's, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that mod. I like that engine.
Yeah, very cool. Marty Samuelson, asking if Lane is coming to Ravenna in June of 2024.
Hopefully, if everything checks out this winter, should be there.
Derek Brown says, "No, sir, milk here, Crown only. Call me Big Rod." Not sure what that means, Derek, but you know. Well, we're getting all the spammers and international viewers here tonight. Jason, is it Lane? You think?
I mean, it has to be. I mean, I think it is. So
We're using Dez's phone, and it's hard to say what she's been looking up on this. So it could be that. It could be that. I mean, I'm sure she's got a lot of spam on here from stuff she looks up.
I figured it was a bunch of Amazon links, Lauren, for Christmas stuff that she needs.
I would imagine Amazon and 124. So,
well, Carolee likes fashion, tattoos, modeling, and milk and cookies. So far, all good things.
I don't see no reason she can't come home for Christmas then.
I mean, I've heard of Italian. I've heard of Italian foreign exchange students before. Lane, do you need a sister? Do you need a sister, Lane?
That'd make the banquet a little more interesting next year. A little something to talk about, something to talk to.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Lane met his future wife on Outlawed with Ron Stone.
Yep, so fell in love, and away they went.
What were the most challenging or the most challenging things about the 2023 season, Lane?
Driving and probably making all the poles and not fixing if we had any problems.
How involved are you with actually making repairs to the tractor?
He helps change oil, stuff like that. The maintenance that we do on it, he helps with all that. I mean, he helps do most of the stuff, and he actually drove the toter home with the trailer some this summer from pole to pole. So,
wow, how was that?
Not too bad.
Was that a little more scary than driving the tractor, or
no?
Not at all, huh? Didn't bother you at all?
Nope.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's a lot of weight heading down the highway. You know, that might be intimidating to most 16-year-olds. Just saying.
Yeah, probably.
So we were kind of in the wide open on the interstate when we done it.
Yeah. Yeah. Still, that could be a little intimidating.
Nope.
So you drive a lot of farm equipment, around the farm there and such. Lane is
7.69.
A little bit of farming myself also.
Could you repeat that, Lane? I'm sorry.
I also do a little bit of farming myself. I got some of my own land I rent.
Really?
Also. Yep.
How much land? Tell us about this.
About 190 acres or so, 2 different fields.
How long have you been doing that?
2 years.
Everything's going all right with that?
Yep, so far.
Man, that's awesome. That's cool. Was that your idea, Lauren?
No, actually, my dad. We got Lane started the first year on a 35-acre field, and then last year my dad is semi-retiring and offered Lane a irrigated quarter, and so Lane rented that from him, and so getting started. And Lane plants, runs a planter, or he can run the combine, or he can run just about anything we got out here, I think. I don't know if too many things he cannot.
Well, how old was he the first time you let him drive a tractor?
10.
10 or 11. You don't have to be very big out here to learn to drive the tractor. We need the help. So we'll take you at about when you can reach the steering wheel, you're good enough.
Yeah.
That's how my daughters learned, and Lane, they all learned at an early age.
Yeah. Wow.
Where's the light super, Lauren?
Brent Payne's got it out there. Him and his son are going to run it this summer again, one more year. I talked to Brent about 2 weeks ago. He called and somebody sent me a video of his son driving it. The one that was involved in the accident, Johnny, there you go. And so him and Johnny, I believe, are going to go out and run it this summer at some events, the way it sounded. They're getting it to run, he said, good. So they got some things that are ironed out and fixed and getting it.
Awesome.
Did you see Austin's comment there about the older generation giving the young ones a chance? Yeah, I think that's cool. That you do some of your own farm work and such. But
hey, Lane, before you were driving the tractor, what was, like, how do I say this? What's the best thing about pulling before you were a puller? Think back to pre-pulling days. What did you love most about the sport?
Going to all the different events and then meeting people and then seeing my dad pull and then hopefully winning that weekend or doing whatever. What's your
best memory? What are some of your favorite memories of watching Dad on the tractors over the years when you were a kid?
But he, I think in 2017, he almost doubled back-to-back One Rock Valley. He got a first and second, and then I don't know. That's some of them. I don't know.
So Lane won at Manila, or not Manila.
Okay.
No, the other one.
Weeping Water.
Weeping Water. And in that video, if you notice, he forgot his fire suit that night. So he had to wear mine, which was a little bit tight on him. And so, anyways, he wore mine that night. And the year before, let's see, I don't remember what year. I won at Weeping Water with that fire suit on, and I told him, well, here's your good luck charm. You should win tonight. You're wearing my fire suit.
Wow.
And he wore my suit that night and won.
We've both actually won the same polls, the same exact polls on the same exact sessions, if I remember right.
Heck yeah, you'll have to wear it again next year, Weeping Water, man. That's a cool story.
Yeah.
Marty Samuelson. That's impressive for a 16-year-old, but that's how they learn. Lane obviously is not afraid to work. Most kids are looking at a phone or computers. That's true. Mark Ulmer chiming in says he just got out of the shop. Congrats to Lane and family for a great opportunity with farming and pulling. That's cool to hear that from a legend in the sport.
Can you see this if I bring this up closer?
Is this Lane?
That's Lane when he was a little kid. Me and him made that pedal tractor went through the tornado. It was my neighbor's, and they were going to throw it away. So we brought it home and repainted it and put tires on it. And then we put that little chrome pipe on it. I don't know how to make it.
That's good.
But we put that chrome pipe on there or whatever. And that's, so that's how he would always sit there and practice and made noise. And
I was getting there. Did you make tractor sounds when you were driving it?
Oh, God.
Oh my God. He can mimic a pro stock like nobody else.
Yeah, he made sounds.
Let's do it, Lane. Let's hear it.
Let's hear who has the best pro stock sound. Jason, you can go first.
Womp, 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 womp.
Lane, you don't have to do it. We just like to hear Jason do it.
Yeah.
So.
Lane's got it down to a science.
Hoob Van Gaal. You guys know Hoob?
Yep.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, he's saying congratulations.
Yeah,
said
he
we'll
helped
get you
us
ready for
along the way.
Louisville. Make it.
Him and Kyle Bush and Joe, they helped us along the way do a lot of things with the tractors, both of them.
And Carolee says congratulations as well, Lane.
So I'm doing a little I'm doing a little research right now on Facebook on my other monitor, Lauren. I think this is worth some. I think she's for real. She's for real, Carolee. She's a little old for you though, Lane. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't think you're quite ready.
She's old. She's older than 16, huh?
She's a big deal over there in the Italy. She's all over that. Lauren, it's worth some investigations post show.
I might do that when we get done here. I might take a minute and see what happens.
I will. I'll text you. I'll text you her fans page if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, that'd be okay.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Normally,
well, welcome to the
normally
show,
I will-
Carolee. Are we pronouncing it correctly, Carolee? It looks like.
Yeah, welcome. She's like a celebrity in that world of fashion and tattoos, as I'd like to say.
I must
she
have
has her own
brought her in
campaign.
with my fashion. I'm so fashionable.
It was the milk you were chugging a few minutes ago. I think.
Oh,
Did it?
God.
That was
Lauren.
2%.
Was it whole milk or?
No, that's 2%. I can't handle the big boy stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Jeff Lobner says, congratulations, Paulsens. Is it Paulsen with an E or an O with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was with an E, but so you guys know Jeff Lobner?
Nope, I do not. Not by name.
Just a fan. Oh,
That,
here we go. Here we go. But on a real note, who is the favorite sibling?
Now both
Bailey.
of them are watching because your other sister's watching too from work. I think she said from the bakery.
Yeah, she's watching from the
Open-
bakery. She said.
Well, we
Opened up the
got
show right away.
we feel that me and Lane, because we're the guys, we feel like probably we call the oldest one the golden child always, because she's the golden child, and Daly's the silver child. She kind of got second, but Lane's is only bronze. But the other day, I don't remember what it was. He brought me something out to the tractor, a pop or something, and I said, "Well, he moved up the ladder. He might be silver pretty soon."
Oh, very nice. You got to step up your game, Bailey. You got to step up your game.
Honestly, Daly gets the most attention.
Yeah, I don't know that I seen Harley Daly this weekend. I didn't even know if she went with me or I seen her when we left. Then I seen her when we got there. She jumped out of the car, and then when we got ready to leave again, she was in the car.
Well, I seen her at the award ceremony. Her and the
group, the Ritter
Tom-
kid, and Jamie, and
Jamie Yankee were passing out. They look like the Price is Right girls up there.
with the raffle or the auction.
Yeah. The auction, and I noticed they were color coordinated to the colors of their tractors too. I thought that was kind of cool. So Daly wearing green and Jamie wearing red. Raina Van Norman says, "Congrats, Lane, Daly, and Lauren Paulsen. I swear, what is that? Is she upset that Lane moved up to silver status? That means she was bumped, or
It's hard to say. So, what? They had a good turnout at the awards banquet this year.
Yeah, it keeps getting bigger. Lauren. I think that room will still do for the next couple of years. But wow, if it gets above 550 or so, we may have to move to another room. But that place is pretty cool. All the stuff. I mean, you said you didn't see Daly from the time you got there to the time you left. I mean, there's so much to do there. There's a lot of cool stuff going on.
We just dislike the uphill every way.
I'm thinking next year about we need one of those little scooter things, that you stand on, and I don't know what that thing was called, iBot or what the heck was it? Nine something.
That you stand on and
Yeah, electric. You just stand on it.
Yeah. Well, me personally, I probably needed the steps, Lauren. So
I need the steps, but I don't like the steps. I'm not going to lie to you.
Agreed.
I need about twice that many steps, but I don't like them.
Well,
I just want to be like Schultz and have something electric and be cool. Be able to plug it in.
something you have to plug into the wall every once in a while.
That's right. Every once in a while, we can just stop at the gas station and plug it in and just talk about the day.
Hy-Vees,
here's-
pretty much Lauren, Hy-Vees were pretty good to me on the way home. That's where all the Tesla chargers are. So Hy-Vee. So shout out to Hy-Vee.
Austin's asking if you guys are related to Jeremy Paulsen.
Nope.
No, we actually do not have very much relation around that I know of.
How about the Paulsens that have the modified tractor?
No,
Nope.
anybody that's got money that's a Paulsen is not related to us. We are the poor ones.
You have two pulling tractors, Lauren. You're not.
That's
poor.
why we are the poor ones.
That's why you are.
Technically,
That's kind of
We have twice the income of anybody else, and we're still poor.
See, now that's not a super common name, and for it to be spelled the same amongst folks up in Nebraska and Iowa, then you're not related is kind of ironic, actually.
Yeah, no, I got not much relation around, to be honest.
Same way with the Van Beeks. Kurt and Terry Van Beek live in the same town, and yet Van Beek's not a very common name, but yet they said they're no relation. So
They're cousins. They got to be cousins somewhere.
So what's the plan for 2024, Lane? Let's get past the farm show. Let's assume you make it to the farm show. What are you going to change? Anything?
I don't know. We might not run for points yet. We haven't decided. We might just go where we feel like,
Yeah.
We want to run like George Byers. That's all we want to change and be like him. Whatever we need to change to do that.
Yeah, you're setting your sights pretty high there, guys.
Yeah, yes, we are.
Well, he's so busy though he can't even come on the podcast. So I just want to throw that out there. It's nice that the
I'm
Paulsen.
sure he's testing and tuning. That's why.
I heard he's still at Margaritaville signing autographs. Actually,
Yep.
It's finally starting to get close to the end of the line.
So as the show has gone up, the numbers keep getting bigger, which means we have a good guest on. I don't know if it's Lauren or Lane or our Italian stripper friend, but it's going really well tonight, and I'm excited for that. So if you're just joining us, we have Lane Paulsen with us. His dad Lauren's on the left. Lane is our co-rookie of the year and a hooker of the year with the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association. Of course, the brother of Daley Paulsen. I'm just going to always say that. You always be Daley's little brother, Lane. It's all good. It's all good. If you have any questions for Lane, I say we start a new segment, Ron. 10 questions, okay? 10 questions. Lane, what's your favorite color?
Green.
What shade of green?
All that.
Probably a lime green.
Ooh, a lime green.
Hmm.
Ron, and if people put your questions in, put your questions in for Lane Paulsen in the comments. 10 questions. So what do you got, Ron?
Lane, let's see. What's your favorite sport?
Probably football.
Oh,
Who do you cheer for, Lane?
The Packers.
That a boy, Paulsen. That a
Gee,
boy.
Lane.
Up
Well, it's
here.
been nice talking to you, Lane.
And I don't
So
understand where any of this comes from.
I put Ron in Facebook jail for he lets go of the penalty box, Lane. So do you want to talk any smack about Ron right now while he's in the penalty box, Lane?
I don't think so.
You want me to bring him back on being it's his show?
Sure.
Okay. All right, Ron. You're out of the penalty box. You're back. So
Yeah, never say bad things about the guy with the mic at most of the shows. Just saying.
yeah, I got
So Lane and Des like to watch NFL football, and I don't even know what team at Harley is even playing each other. That's how much sports I watch, and they're watching NFL football, talking about so and so and this guy and receiving and passing, and I'm like, good night.
So Lane, do you do a lot of that fantasy football stuff?
I do a little.
Do you? How do you do?
Usually not very well.
That's all right. Oh, here's a good question from Mike Idle, one of our newest Outlaw announcers. Which track had the best pits and atmosphere? So where do you have the most fun at, Lane, as a 16-year-old at the Outlaw Pulse?
I don't know. Wisner, Rock Valley, or Wayne. One of those three.
Oh, Kevin Davis is watching. Well done, Lane. Always suck up to a promoter. Always suck up to promoters and sled operators, Lane. Write that down. If
Well,
Jason-
Wayne was actually probably one of the better hooks for both kids, with that shootout thing, and then they had all them young kids and poor old Dave Novak whipping on them. But
Yep.
that these young kids are really something in this class
Yeah.
to speak for. There's a lot of younger people in it that really do well.
Yeah, I agree.
You-
Best food or best
Jamie,
barbecue? Best food or best barbecue at the polls? Best food stand, best barbecue. Who's got the best food? Which trailer?
I don't know. I like the Rock Valley stands. Those are pretty good always.
Okay, what's your favorite thing?
Probably the pork sandwiches there.
He
Hey,
eats about
spread-
8 sandwiches.
Yeah, you could, if you can't find him at the poll, he's at the stand buying a pork sandwich.
He's being a very good politician here, though, Jason. You notice he's spreading the love around to all the promoters. I like it.
Yep. Lane, do you weigh the tractor before the 8 pork sandwiches or after you weigh the tractor?
I don't know. That depends.
Okay. Which
What's your-
puller, which trailer do you go to, Lane, that has the best food? Like after the poll or before? Like who can you always count on to feed you besides your mom?
Usually we go down by the Texas people always got, Tammy Morris has always got food. Always.
Yep. I agree. Donald Nelson. I don't like Don, but I love his pork chops. It's all right. No, I sat down with Don at the banquet and I'm like, hey, this is how much I like you, Nelson. I'm sitting down with you and you're not even feeding me tonight. He thought that was pretty funny. So, ooh, here's a good one. The mayor of Ravenna, Nebraska, Marty Samuelson, says, if you had one guy in your class to beat, who would it be, Lane? Who would it be? Yeah.
George Byer.
Yeah.
George
He'll be
Byer.
coming on. He's our next guest on the podcast.
Yeah,
We'll ask
he'll
him
be
if he
up
feels the same way about you, Lane. So.
So what's
Mark
your favorite
Olmer says-
pulling class, Lane? What's your favorite class of pulling?
Probably the pro stocks or the light super stocks. We'd always like to go to a pro stock eventually.
Oh, is that the plan then to eventually go pro stock?
Hopefully.
Lauren?
Yep. That's sometime,
Okay.
someday.
Mark Olmer wants you guys to build a light super stock ag. So
That probably won't happen. I don't think we're probably going to go that way. We're trying, Elaine could maybe pull that, but that wouldn't do me no good. We wouldn't be able to have no weights on it at all with me on it. We'd have to get a little weight given to me.
hey, Lane, the queen has spoken. Can you see that comment?
Yes, I did.
Okay. What do you want to say to the queen, Lane?
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for always signing me up. Do you get signed up early on the app, Lane?
Yes, my mom always goes like 2 or 3 days before and signs us all up.
We want every puller to do that. Every puller to do that. So we're going to start talking about that.
But we just need the drawing to be better because it always seems like we're second and third or third and fourth. We're always one right than the next one.
Oh yeah.
That's Lori's fault, Lauren. That's Lori Bauer's fault. Would you like her cell phone number?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure she's doing that on purpose.
Oh, she's cussing me right now. Jason, I guarantee it. Dan Meyer says the steak sandwiches are the best. That must be Rock Valley, I think he's talking about. Kevin Davis says, good job, Lane. Attaboy. Always suck up to the promoters, Lane Paulsen.
Yeah.
Kevin puts on a good pull downer. They really try hard. They do a good job.
If you could change colors, would you? Was you John Deere green forever?
Probably John Deere green forever.
Just hitting some of the questions here. Favorite place to pull? You already said that, didn't you?
Hmm.
There's a lot of people watching tonight. It's
A lot.
Let's watch that run from his winning run from Rock Valley, Jason. I've got it loaded up there.
Just give me a second there, honey.
Hang on, Ross Langmaid, you gotta get that question.
I think
on.
that was I think was you the first hook of that?
First hook.
The first hook, and that felt like that pull took hours and hours to get that class done.
I was standing there on the camera stand next to you guys, watching you with anticipation. Old Des was just twiddly-dee, twiddly-dum.
Actually, when we were there. The guy with the 2-wheel drive. All them guys from Jeremy Nelson come over and started talking to me, and I've never really talked to him. And he come up there, and it was very interesting talking to him. He was a great guy.
Yep.
There's
the orange shoes. That's from a couple years ago, isn't it?
No, I think he wore those this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wore them a few times. Don't want to wear them out.
All right, what's going on here now, Lauren? Lauren Daly is saying, are you excited to run 4-1 this year?
Oh, she's got.
She can't pull this year.
She has college during the summer. She's got to go to, so I'm going to drive her tractor this summer.
Ah, okay.
So just be the boys.
I'm just going to show Daly how to do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's the Rock Valley.
Probably have to pull a weight off the tractor, won't you?
Well, I imagine we'll take a couple, maybe.
Here, this is Lane Paulsen. He's a young gun, 16 years old, first time out in competition this year. His sister's right behind him on the next tractor. He got 8th this afternoon. All right.
Got more excited when the front end went up and just hung up in the air for the longest time. You or your dad, Lane?
I don't know.
Well, it's good. Lane actually at most polls, we'll talk about the weight thing, and Lane kind of decides how he wants his own weighted, and we weight it like he wants it because he's driving it, and if it's wrong, it's wrong for him. It isn't what I done. So he actually decides what weights he wants where.
But as far as me as a fan, when I watch and I see a 4-1 or a pro stock tractor go up there and throw the front end up and just kind of hold it up there, and you know they're going to have a good pass, it's kind of exciting to watch them do that. For example, Clint Mettig a few years ago at Rock Valley, when he just picture perfect held the front end up like that and just went all the way down the track. I mean, do you guys get excited when that happens? When
You know you're locked in. I mean, you know it's pretty locked in when you could hold it up like that.
Yeah.
Coltrane Energy folks chiming in. 16 years old. What an accomplishment.
And the sugar-free is good, you guys. Head over to Coltrane.com. The sugar-free is good.
I bought a few I was going to get some of the new stuff down there, and I forgot to go get it, but I've drank a great plenty of the original one.
We call it the OG now. The original is the OG.
I didn't get one of the polls this summer, Schultze. We need to have that chugging contest for a can of that, because I'm telling you, that is that's quite a feat to get that chug down after you done that time, and it's not easy.
You know, I got a big mouth, right? So.
Well, I can relate to it.
How did this come about, Jason? Did somebody challenged you couldn't drink it, so you had to prove them wrong?
I don't remember exactly what we did, Lauren. Do you? I mean, or was it,
well, you had some deal on there. You were showing the Coltrane off, and then you said asking how long does it take to chug one of those and whatever. You done it about 4 gulps or whatever, and I was like, so after that I was like, oh man, I wonder. So it is a challenge. You are not going to swig that thing down in one shot, I don't think. Or
probably shotgun one of those babies.
Oh Jason. Man, it was. Well, this is drinking it through the top like I have to, like you're supposed to. It's a challenge.
Yeah, they're good. No, we were doing some stuff. I wanted to get kind of a viral video going, like Chug a Coltrane, like hashtag Chug a Coltrane, and have people send their videos into Abby, and she could share them on their social media. So we can try that again next summer, or we can try it sooner than that. But it's a lot of fun to do that. Lori Bauer, yeah, you get your order in, Lori. You need some energy drinks, Lori. Oh, Russ Dostal, super fan. Kane, he typed it in wrong. Your name's Lane. Stop. That's your new nickname, Ron Jones. Kane Paulsen.
What was it someone called you this weekend, Jason? Somebody hung a name on you this weekend as well.
Oh, was it? Can we talk about it on the air? I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, though. And I had to laugh because, yeah. I won't remember it. I won't. I'm sure you won't.
No, Lane, we were out in California last weekend before the Outlaw Banquet. Ron went out to announce, and we were hanging around a bunch of California pullers, and somebody said they called him Ron Jones, and I just fit perfect. So I was having fun. Lori Bauer says no. You don't need more energy, Lori. So,
Oh.
so.
So Lane, what? I mean, are you kind of a big deal at school now? I mean, do people know you drive a pulling tractor?
Yeah, I don't think I'm that much bigger of a deal than they are, but I don't know.
Yeah. So you're what? You're in your junior year now?
No, I'm still in my sophomore year.
This is your sophomore year. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Bodie, smartass Ott. I'm going to show you my Tesla, and I'm going to go out in my garage right now. There are no Biden stickers on my car. Hold on.
What is the time?
I deserve all of this, but that's fine. Here, Ron, I'm going to remove myself from this stream.
All right. All right. He's actually going to go. He's got to go peel the sticker off first and then take the picture. So it might take him a little longer.
Hey, Stone, careful.
Got to set his hat over it or something.
Did you hear that, Jason? I guess he did hear it. So you see here. Oh. We can't hear you, Jason. We can see you, but we can't hear you.
What's the time tractor?
There I am.
There you go.
Flip my camera around. Oh, there's the echo.
Yep. Alan Ulmer says congratulations, Lane, and the whole Paulsen family.
Thanks.
All right. Now you went off camera for a moment. Did you ask your daughter or something to go out and peel the Biden sticker off?
I'm trying to flip my camera around on my
Like
phone.
taking the long route to the garage.
The technology thing is tough, ain't it, Schultz?
So there it is. Okay.
In all its glory.
There's no Biden stickers on this Bodie yacht, I promise.
Lane, would you ever drive a Tesla?
Probably
Man,
not.
that is a chick magnet if I've ever seen one.
No.
Hey, I got some pictures of the D21 at the Iowa State Fair in the garage. Remember that, Ron?
Yeah. We didn't actually see the bumper on the Tesla. That's the.
You didn't see the bumper?
No, you kind of went high there. She's still peeling it off there. All right, she's got it off now. So, okay. Good job.
I don't know about that. I don't know about driving an electric car quite yet.
Yeah, now let Jason tell you why he wanted the Tesla, though. Jason.
Yeah.
Why did you buy a Tesla?
Self-driving, baby. So I can post on Facebook more while I'm driving.
That's why you bought a Tesla.
You know,
And if you think I'm joking, I'm not. So
Not
Well,
to
when
say
we were
this thing, saying, but
when we were driving to Margaritaville, our car, they make a model that's got same thing, the driving version.
yeah.
And I'm like, why do we not have that? That would be because we watched a video and this guy just got his finger on the wheel and just basically just got to have weight on the wheel, so to speak.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, that would be nice.
It takes it makes driving so much less stressful. It's awesome. It's awesome. Lane, Robert Miner wants to, would you drive a mini rod?
I don't know. I don't know if I have enough courage to do that.
That takes some cojones to drive one of them.
Yes, it does.
I don't know. That's like a rocket.
Where was Alan Ulmer this weekend? Was he home fixing snowmobiles and carburetors? Where was he at this weekend?
Super tuning.
Super tuning. Yeah.
That's my noisiest generator.
Yeah, that thing was a screamer for sure.
Yeah, that's been gone a year, and people are still talking about that.
Still talking about it. Lane, do you play any sports in school?
No, I don't go out for any sports.
He's a professional tractor puller, Ron. He doesn't have time for sports.
He's a FFA. That's his thing. He's in sport or in school. That's what he likes to do.
And he's a full-time farmer.
And what's that? What it does say?
Full-time farmer and FFA. He likes FFA and farming. Coming home.
Gotcha. What's your favorite subject in school?
Farming.
I don't know. Either probably our shop classes, either
Yeah.
a welding class or our ag class.
Yeah, there's a lot of schools dropped, shop classes and things like that, and there's a lot of them are bringing them back now, because not everybody wants to go learn about 17th century whatever arts and
Well, the world needs welders, needs builders, needs all that stuff. It's not everybody's needs to wear a suit and tie. I mean, it's
yeah, you mean degrees or training of where there's actually a job to be placed in? That's
There's a concept.
that seems like a heck of a concept. And
I think there's a few openings right now for anything in the world.
there is. Yeah, there is. We could talk about that all night, though, Lauren. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, we sure could.
So, Lane, what excites you the most about pulling? What class excites you the most? Is it the pro stocks, the mods, or just the fact that you get to drive?
I don't know, probably pulling and then watching the other class, and then like Rock Valley when I was in the lead. I don't know.
Mike Idle is a little bit offended, being that he's an English teacher. So he's curious as to why you don't like English, Lane. No, it's all good. It's all good. Well, Lane, if you have anybody you want to thank right now, feel free to use this time to thank anybody that's helped you, to get started in pulling and get you to where you're at right now.
I'd probably like to thank my family and then all the people around here that work for us and their free time help us put it together in the winter when they have free time.
So I know she was a blanket, help the family. I mean, even your sister, you want to thank your sister too?
I guess.
Not by choice.
Well, guys, thank you for coming on tonight. Congratulations, Lane, fourth place.
He needs to tell you guys thank you. You do a good job of announcing all summer, and Jason does a terrific job of promoting the sport and filming all the events that give somebody something to do all winter, rewatch tractor pulls. So
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's my job. It's my job. I love it.
That's good. That's good. You do a good job at it. So
thank you. I don't get a lot of compliments. I'm going to snip this out, Ron, and make it short and put this on my TikTok. That Lauren Paulsen said.
You and you've got a good staff with you, that does it too. So, yeah.
Thank you guys for taking the time out tonight. Congratulations, Lane, on your fourth place points finish this year, co-rookie of the year and hooker of the year for 2023. Quite the accomplishment at 16 years old, buddy. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming on tonight.
Hey, Lauren.
Yes,
Lauren,
sir.
check out Carolee Ruiz. You will not be disappointed. Okay?
I'm just about ready to push the button right now.
He's trying to get off the show as quick as he can so he can check it out, Jason.
Dez has got to go to the bathroom, so I'll look at it quick here.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Now that was fun.
That
was fun, Ronald. Yep.
That was
No, the
cool.
banquet
And we have a fan that, or maybe it's just Lane does. It's an Italian fashion model. That's cool.
Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Fashion model. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
life good.
Well,
Yep.
a lot of people watching tonight, man. So that's really
fun.
cool.
The banquets are so great. Kurt, thank you for all you've done for the Outlaws. Van Beek, your leadership, your family, everything. You've hired good people, even Ron Stone. It's awesome. It's great to be part of the Outlaws and to watch this thing go to the next level. It's a lot of fun. The pullers are engaged, a lot of good ideas. I hope we can put together this end of year deal that we talked about. I don't want to mention it tonight because I don't want to get in trouble, but we'll just have to keep seeing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So,
yeah, working on some other events as well for next season. So, yeah, I don't want to talk a whole lot about them yet either because I don't want to jinx it, but some interesting stuff coming up. hopefully for 2024 that wasn't on the schedule in 2023. So,
what's the name? Robert, it's going to be the high-tech redneck for now, but it eventually will be the remedy or high-tech remedy or the redneck remedy or something, but I don't know. Kind of just depends how this season goes with sponsors and things like that, if we get it wrapped this year or not. But ultimately, I want it to I want to get back to the remedy thing, but I'm just happy to have a decent super stock right now, Robert. So.
Yep. Amen. Amen.
And
Mark
so is
Ulmer,
Doug Meisinger. He's really excited.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Doug Meisinger is really excited. So, yep.
Very good. Very good. Should make Banquet Awards pay-per-view event.
No, Austin. We've been told no. I've asked. So, no, we want you there in person. It's a great time, and then we'll be dropping. Ryan Rusink took a bunch of pictures. He was hired by the Outlaws to cover the Outlaw Banquet. So once we get his photos, Mackenzie and Chandler will start to put up all the awards and celebrate the weekend. But it's something you just need to be there in person and experience. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I spoke earlier just briefly about there was a part of the awards banquet towards the end there where we did a tribute to Mike Dunclaw, who passed away after the season was over, and then there was actually a tribute to Bill Oberste with the quilts of honor, I think is what it is.
Quilt of Valor.
Quilts of Valor.
Yep.
To Bill Oberste, and I had a little story about Bill Oberste years ago. It's probably hard to believe it's been that long ago, but about 2002, I was putting on a little pull down south of Hamilton, Kansas, in the middle of a hayfield for the fire department there, just a fundraiser. And mainly it was a bunch of farm trucks pulling a sled, and we had some mini rods and garden tractors there. And I get this call a couple weeks or a week before the pull from Bill Oberste, who has two really nice two-wheel drives he wants to bring to our little pull out in the middle of nowhere. And he was nice as can be. And I said, we don't have the money to pay you anything. It's just a fundraiser. And he said, oh, we don't want any money. We just want to come pull. So he came like 3 years in a row. Him and Danny Teeter, they were bringing at that time, it was, One Bad Dog. And I can't remember the other one, but one of them was owned by Bill and the other was owned by Jerry Chrysler. They came like 2-3 years in a row. And man, Bill Oberste was just like genuinely the nicest guy, one of the nicest guys I ever met. So, that tribute was really cool and pretty emotional. And then Kevin Davis coming up, and the things that he said and fighting back the emotion was part of the awards banquet I wasn't expecting. So all around good banquet, good weekend, great location down there.
Yeah, shout out to Hoganics Midwest for the breakfast Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Next year, I said they should name it Breakfast and Bacteria because they talked about bacteria. That's good in the fields. That was good stuff.
Just breakfast and bugs. They like to call them bugs.
Breakfast and bugs. And don't forget, Coltrane, guys, has all of them, all their flavors out now. So there's the OG. Okay. This is the kerosene, which is the peach. Delicious. This is Abby, Logan Bill's favorite. Okay. And then here's the sugar-free. I just drank that tonight on the show. A lot of people ask me what's that taste like. It's delicious. Biodiesel. And then the dyed diesel. Ron, which one did we have down in Texas? Was this one? Was it the watermelon?
Yes. Yep. The watermelon dyed diesel. Yep.
Okay. So Coltrane.com or ColtraneEnergy.com. It's all going to go to the same spot, but you can order it and take it from there.
So did you were there at their place on Sunday?
Yes.
Jason, did you ride any motorcycles?
No, but there were people riding motorcycles. I'm not real good at that kind of stuff, Ron. I might hurt something. So
yeah, I ride four-wheelers. So I'm not real sure about the motorcycles, like jumping them and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's worth if you do it, Ron. I want to bring a camera.
Yeah. Put me on a four-wheeler. I'll jump a four-wheeler, but I don't know about those motorcycles. I like to have a couple more wheels under me.
Yep.
I'm out there racing around, but no, good show. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everyone that came to the banquet. And man, just, you know what? this weekend's Thanksgiving, a couple weeks, PRI, the Iowa Fairs Convention. Of course, January's Nebraska.
Yeah, for those of you coming to PRI, please come down onto the floor at Lucas Oil Stadium. My New Diesel Superstock will be there. The Outlaws are going to have a stand there. I believe Coltrane's coming down with them. And then Brent Payne's bringing a brand new light Superstock as well that he's building from GMS. So it's going to be a great time. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well,
that was fun.
You know what?
That was fun, Ron.
We were going to bring George Beyer on, but we've run out of time, so we'll have to carry George over to next week. So sorry about that, George. And we'll try next week again. So
Mark Ulmer, since we don't have VP water, maybe Coltrane water. Actually, they're talking about that, so that's a legit thing. So
yeah, very cool.
I don't know if it's water for your pulling vehicle, but it's water for the human.
Probably not. Canned water. Yeah. Could be.
Ron, happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
Have a good one, buddy. Have a safe and happy, as well as all the folks out there watching in Outlaw Nation. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving with your friends and family.
I'm gonna play a couple Lane videos here before while we wind it down. So
heck yeah, show that one from Mound City too. That was a pretty good one.
Okay, got it.
He says, where are you, George Beyer? I know you're out here somewhere. In 3 nights. Lane Paulsen, life in the fast lane. Lane Paulsen with a beautiful pass. It's gonna be close.